10 most incredible archaeological finds in the past decade. Some archaeological finds are priceless. While some of us are sleeping or in the comfort of our home, archaeologists all over the world are digging the soil looking for artifacts, architecture, biofacts, and cultural landscapes. Their discoveries reveal things about the past we would never imagine to have existed. In this video, you'll discover 10 most amazing archaeological finds of the past decade, ranging from dinosaur eggs to a mammoth skeleton. But before we begin with the list, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for notifications of new videos. Your positive interaction will help us establish our presence on YouTube. Here are the 10 most incredible archaeological finds of the past decade. The Adidas Mummy. Archaeologists discovered an ancient mummy approximately 1,500 years old in Mongolia at an altitude of 2,803 meters in the Altai Mountains. It is believed that the individual was likely a woman from the average or poor class. Some call the find the Adidas Mummy because it has 3 distinctive stripes on her boots resembling the Adidas logo. The find shows us that these people were very skilled craftsmen. Given that this was the grave of a simple person, we understand that craft skills were rather well developed. Alongside the human remains, the mummy's grave also includes a saddle, clay vase, bridle, wooden bowl, iron kettle, trough, the remains of a horse, and 4 different types of Mongolian clothes. In addition, the archaeologists found pillows, a sheep's head, and a felt travel bag which contains the whole back of a sheep, goat bones, and a small leather bag for the cup. Chinese boy accidentally discovers dinosaur eggs. A dinosaur egg fossil was discovered by a 10-year-old boy named Zhang Yangji while playing near the Dong River in 2019 in July. The boy's mother, Li Xiaofang, later contacted the Heiyuan Dinosaur Museum members, and under their excavation guidance, more than 10 dinosaur egg fossils, each about 9 centimeters in diameter and dating back to 66 million years, were revealed. The boy, who was out playing near a lake, accidentally found a fossilized egg that led to the discovery of a nearby nest believed to be 66 million years old. The discovery is just the latest in that city which has become famed for its constant dinosaur finds, especially fossilized eggs. Heiyuan's museum boasts the Guinness World Record for the largest collection of dinosaur eggs, with 10,008 individual samples as of 2004. Dinosaur skeletons and fossilized footprints have also been found nearby. Cavin Man. Cavin Man is the name given to a well-preserved Iron Age bog body found in Cavin, Ballivor, County Meath, Ireland, in March 2003. The body shows signs of having been murdered. Theories around the meanings and manner of his death vary. Only Cavin Man's head and torso are preserved. He was found in a modern peat harvesting machine, which was possibly responsible for the severing of his lower body. His diet was rich in vegetables and protein, which indicates that he may have been killed during the warmer summer months of the year. Cavin Man was also fairly young at the time of his death. He is believed to have been in his early 20s. The most distinguishing feature of the man was his hairstyle, which was raised upon his head with the help of a hair gel of plant oil and pine resin. Remnants of a hair dye was also found on the corpse. This could also suggest that he was wealthy, as few others would have been able to buy imported cosmetics. Cavin Man is believed to have been murdered. His skull looks to have been split open by a sharp implement. There is a deep wound on the top of his head, and parts of his brain have been found in this wound. There is also a large laceration across the bridge of his nose, leading under his right eye. This is believed to be the blow that killed him. He was also disemboweled. The reasons for his death are unknown, but it is theorized it was a ritual sacrifice of some type. Meteorite older than Earth found in Australia. A piece of meteorite found to be 4.5 billion years old is found by a group of researchers in Australia. The fragment of the meteorite fell on November 27, 2015, in the Great Australian Desert, the remote and arid interior of Australia, and then recovered on December 31st of the same year. Though it is a priceless discovery, in appearance it is nothing special. Weighing 1.7 kilograms, the object is chondrite, a stony meteorite composed primarily of rock, metal accounting for only less than 35% of its weight. The discovery required a collaboration of many parties. In the desert of South Australia, a network of 32 observatory cameras were installed by the Desert Fireball Network, in collaboration with Curtin University and the museums of South and Western Australia. The team was able to track the object falling from the sky and thus locate it. This indeed allowed the scientists to recover the meteorite on November 27, 2015. This finding, nevertheless, raises plenty of controversy. Creationists believe that the Earth is between 6,000 and 7,000 years old, based on the Bible. The evolutionists, however, think that this planet has billions of years on it. There is a chronological conflict between the two parties to agree on the dates the meteorites really hit the Earth. Please comment your position below. Dinosaur fossil found in Texas. During fossil hunting in Texas with his father, Wiley Brees, 5, fell on a bone. Not just any bone, but that of an old dinosaur, about 100 million years old. The unlikely discovery took place at September 2015, but it would take the scientists at Southern Methodist University in Dallas months before they could obtain the necessary permits to unearth the skeleton. This amazing archaeological discovery happened by hazard. Months ago, father and son went to Mansfield, an area accommodated to welcome future shopping centers. The duo hoped to find fossils of fish on the ground once buried underwater during the Jurassic era, but they found something else far more precious: dinosaur bones. After analysis, the archaeologists believe that the dinosaur belonged to the family of Nodosaurus, herbivorous dinosaurs the size of large horses, that lived in the Cretaceous period in North America. Nodosaurus was one of the first armored dinosaurs to be discovered in North America. The fossil was taken to the Southern Methodist University using a protective case made of burlap and plaster. While the skeleton would be cleaned and assembled by a few scientists, a group of archaeologists have continued their research on the site until constructions of the future building resume. As of today, they have made no other major discovery. 40 shipwrecks discovered in the depths of the Black Sea. More than 40 mysterious shipwrecks have been found in the depths of the Black Sea in 2016. This is the most recent archaeological news so far. A team of scientists equipped with some of the most advanced technologies for underwater archaeology found the shipwrecks while on another mission. The researchers have analyzed their structure and shape in order to determine their origin. Analysis has revealed the mysterious ships are linked to the Ottoman and Byzantine empires. But no conclusion has been reached yet. More research will be conducted to determine with precision when these wrecks occurred and which period they date back to. The archaeological news sheds more light on the connections that existed between the communities around the Black Sea many years ago. The ships are a complete bonus, but a fascinating discovery found during the course of our extensive geophysical surveys. They are astonishingly preserved due to the anoxic conditions, absence of oxygen, of the Black Sea below 150 meters. Using the latest 3D recording techniques for underwater structures, we've been able to capture some astonishing images without disturbing the seabed, concludes Adams. 16 buried hands discovered in Egypt. Archaeologists excavating a palace in the ancient city of Avaris have dug up 4 pits containing 16 large right hands believed to have been sliced off from the arms from vanquished enemies. Experts believe the discovery is the earliest and only physical evidence that soldiers used to present the cut-off right hands of enemies in exchange for gold. After beating the enemy, successful fighters would chop off their opponent's hand to remove his strength and deprive him of his power for eternity. Scientists are not certain who started this gruesome tradition. No records of the practice has been found in the Hyksos likely homeland of northern Canaan, Bitik said. Old Krogan Man. Old Krogan Man is a well-preserved Iron Age bog body found in an Irish bog in June 2003, about 3 months after the Cloney Cavin Man finding. The man is calculated to have been about 6'6" in height. His apparently manicured nails lead them to believe that he was not engaged in manual labor, and possibly therefore of high status. His last meal was believed to have been wheat and buttermilk. Scars on his lungs suggest he may have suffered from pleurisy. Old Krogan Man is believed to have died between 362 BC and 175 BC, making the body over 2,000 years old. Evidence indicates that the man was in his early 20s when he was killed. Analysis reveals he died from a stab wound to the chest. He was then decapitated and had his body cut in half. He also had an injury to one arm, possible evidence that he tried to defend himself. In addition, the body was found to have deep cuts under each nipple. The body was naked except for a plated leather band around his left arm. This likely indicates high status. Mammoth skeleton, Michigan, United States. Unintentionally, a farmer from Michigan has discovered a mammoth skeleton in his soybean field on September 28, 2015. According to scientists, the beast was killed by humans about 11,000 to 15,000 years ago. It is a spectacular discovery. The skeleton is almost complete, except it misses posterior limb, legs, and other assorted parts, compared to other mammoths found in Michigan and surrounding areas, says one of the scientists. In addition to keeping quality, the bones also have an interesting past. Scientists believe that indeed the mammoth was killed by humans and thrown into a field, which was a former pond. However, these hypotheses remain unproven. More studies are needed to confirm the cause of death with certainty. Human skulls in Afghanistan presidential palace. While some works were being done in the presidential palace in Kabul, Afghanistan, 2 human skulls and skeletal remains were found in the site. It is a mysterious discovery that rekindles the debate on the fate of certain leaders and their families in this country's history marked by coups and wars. The 2 skulls and human bones were found during construction works in a kitchen of a palace complex where the Afghan president, Ashraf Ghani, lives. This is a secure place, a green oasis, far from the capital, protected by imposing walls and a maze of gardens. Assassination against Afghan leaders is common. The remains can be from a past leader and his family. But to accurately identify the discovery, Mr. Ghani ordered the creation of a committee comprising of forensic experts, members of the Afghan Commission for Human Rights, and officials of the Ministry of Interior. Thank you for watching till the end. Kindly like the video and subscribe to the channel to help us grow our community on YouTube. Remember to press the bell icon to receive notifications of new uploads.